Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
A very good morning to you, Swati Katal. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah, right. Swati Katal.
Okay. All right. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. And what about you, ma'am?
Yes, I am doing fantastic today. So, this is a great pleasure to meet you on this platform.
Yeah, it's same here. It's really nice to meet
Okay.
with you.
All right. So, I'll just give you a quick introduction about myself. So, my name is Latinkai Karbamon, and I am based out of Shillong, Meghalaya. So, I have completed my graduation in English literature as my honor subject, and I have worked with Indigo Airlines. And after that, switched to the training profession, where I have trained thousands of working professionals as well as aspirants from the aviation industry as well, teaching them on aviation subjects as well as soft skills too. So tell me
Okay.
something about yourself.
It's really nice to, know from your side. Okay, my name is Swati Katal Jisrotia. I am from Jammu and Kashmir, a beautiful place. And I'm a homemaker, mother to one kid. I love reading, listening to music, watching movie, and love playing badminton also. And apart from this, I recently started my journey with YouTube last month, where I upload a conversation video and some solo video on grammar. And that's a
Mhm.
little bit about me.
Okay, so you're from such a beautiful place, yeah, Jammu and Kashmir.
Right.
Okay, all right. So basically today what I want to do is I would just like to, we'll just speak about a very common topic, right?
Mm.
That is how to communicate without hesitation, right? So I've seen
Right.
a lot of people, they do have this challenge where they are not able to speak, even though they have so many things in their minds, but they're not able to deliver it, to project what is in their minds, right? Their opinions, their thoughts. So we will just have a
Mm.
conversation about that. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
So, Swati, so tell me, have you ever felt confident in your life? Was there any one point that you literally felt so confident where you had to speak about something? It can just be any situation.
Okay, like confident. When I felt so much confident in myself. Yes,
Yes.
in my
Yes.
school time, like whenever teacher asked me some question, then I felt so confident because I know I have the knowledge that topic, and I was that time good at my study, and I really that time very confident in my class.
Okay. And when was the time when you felt less confident? Where you had to, again,
Uh,
maybe during any like a public setting or where you had to speak somewhere, you felt less confident.
yes, when ma'am I started my journey with YouTube, I feel
Mhm.
less confidence because I am very new at this language, spoken language, like this English language, and I felt some less confident. I made my video in front of camera, like I recorded my video. Sometime I, like delete my video. So many time I deleted, but somehow I manage myself and keep like make myself that I have to start somewhere. Otherwise, I will not grow. And I can say that in initial journey, I felt underconfident
Mhm.
that time.
Okay. Okay. So you had mentioned, you said, I feel less confident when I started, right? So just to give you a correction here on the grammar, okay? So you will say, when I had started my YouTube channel, right? Those were the initial days, I felt less
Right,
confident.
right.
Right now, are you feeling less confident? No. So that was already in the past. So this is a
Right.
simple past. Okay. So you will have to use your simple past tense form of the verb, that is felt. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So that is, see, this is normal for everyone, for any public speaker also, even for me. This is a human tendency. It is the state of our mind. Our mind is the most powerful machine in this world, actually. And whenever we are being called up and we say, come, Swati, can you speak for about 5 minutes about a topic? What will happen that time? There will be fear, right?
Right.
All the negative things will start running in your mind. That is our human tendency. You'll be like, okay, whether I'll be able to speak about the topic or I might be short of words, I might not be able to speak about it. What if I don't find the right words? And what if I don't have the knowledge about the topic also? Right? These are all the negative questions that will come through your mind, isn't it? So this is very common. The first few minutes when you start talking, suppose right, you had said this happened in the initial days when you started your YouTube channel. So the moment your camera is on, sometimes, whatever you have prepared also, it goes blank, isn't it?
Right.
That is something that, but what happened is in the process, you have started to practice, right? If you do one thing, the same thing again and again, continuously you practice, definitely you will be a perfect speaker. That is the case with you also, right? Obviously, even for
Right.
me also, when I started my journey, I was never born as a great speaker. There was also a time for me when I fumbled. I was like using a lot of fillers too. But then because of the regular practice, started doing the same thing again and again, and then using my imagination, the ability, visualization techniques, this is somehow it had really helped me during my journey. So the same way it is for communication skills. First of all, we need to change the state of mind. Instead of going to a platform, suppose I have to speak in front of a public or I have to speak on camera, remove those negative things from your mind. You have to start setting up the positivity around you. And this is the powerful tool, right? Your mind. So start
Right.
changing the state of mind first. Second is visualization technique. I don't know if you have ever heard of this visualization, is where we tend to visualize things. Suppose before I go on stage, I visualize myself standing over there in front of the public, in front of the audience. See, when I say a public stage, it can be any stage. It can be this Zoom link meeting. It can be your YouTube channel. You visualize yourself. You practice, right? You can practice in front of the mirror or practice in front of your own camera also. Switch on your selfie camera, start practicing, right? You visualize this in your mind. Okay, the moment I switch on my camera, this is what I'm going to speak. First, I'll start off with my introduction, right? I'll add some bit of humorous something that would really instigate the audience. It would be interesting enough. So that is what visualize, imagining. So once you start putting this imagination technique in your mind, that sets up the whole state of mind into a positive one. So I have been using this technique. All right. So this is the time when you felt less confident, right? But then when I had asked you, when was the time when you felt confident, was when you were in school, when you had to speak about something, right? And you said you had the knowledge about that topic also. Very good point. When we are knowledgeable about something, we feel confident also to speak about it, right? That is, again, very common for all of us. So these are some of the things that we can use to incorporate in our daily conversations, or else where if you have to speak about something, you can always use the visualization technique and of course practice. And you'll have to read, you'll have to gather a lot of knowledge. For example, for your YouTube channel, if you have to speak about a certain topic, you would definitely have to do your homework first. You cannot just go and speak like that, right? Practice. But in case if it is an impromptu speech where you have to speak then and there, impromptu, right now, if I give you a topic and you have to speak about it, suppose you don't know what to do, you don't know what to speak, all the information gets jumbled up in your mind. What are you supposed to do then, right? So we call there's a technique that is called mapping technique, or we call it the framework, where we use a map. Okay, you put the topic in between, in the middle, right? And then you have all the subtopics around it. That is how you'll be able to speak about it. You'll have to align your thought structure. See, when you're speaking, it has to go stepwise, like 1, 2, 3, 4 in a chronological order. You cannot just like mix up all the information and then you start speaking. It would not sound like a good speech. We have introduction, you have the main body, then you come to the conclusion. That will give you the perfect speech, right? Suppose now you get a topic, for example, like, let me just pick up a very easy one, an apple. If I have to speak about an apple, what comes to your mind? It's a fruit.
First of all, it is a fruit comes in my
Yes.
mind. I like to eat.
Yes, very good. We all
And
love
where it,
apples.
like grown, and I know, and where apple is, it's in my state, Kashmir.
Oh,
Kashmir is a
yes.
grown
Yes.
of apples. Yeah.
Yes. That
And
highlights. Okay.
right,
Mhm.
this
All
type
right.
of I can associate with it, and I can
Mhm.
speak on it.
Mhm. Okay. So that's what. See, this is what, again, imagination, you visualize the apple. You have the image of the apple right now in your mind? Yes? And also
Right.
it is red in color. The moment we see apple, we see what? Red. It's red in
Right.
color, it's tasty, it's delicious, right? Everyone loves apple, not only because it's delicious, because it also is a very, it's rich in vitamins as well. It's good for
Right.
the body. Like we say, right? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's good
Doctor.
for our health, right? See, we got all the points. You
Right.
have stored all these points in your mind. You have used the visualization technique when I told you, you've used the picture of the apple. That's why you're able to describe it, right? So, in this way, you will have to start talking about it. So, first of all, what is an apple? An apple is a fruit, it's red in color. Why do we eat it? How's the taste? And like you had mentioned, you get a lot of sweet delicious apples in Kashmir only. Yes, it's famous for that. I have seen those gardens. I had never been to Kashmir, but I had been in Manali, where you have those apple gardens. It's beautiful, right? So this is how you're going to speak about a topic when it is impromptu. You have not,
Okay.
like, you don't have preparation for it. Okay, so let me give you another topic, and you will have to speak about it. Very
Okay.
simple. Okay, so all right, your favorite place, like a favorite destination that you have been to, you have traveled to. Any favorite destination?
Okay, my favorite destination is to go to Mansar Jheel. It is located in my district, Samba district I belong to, and I really
Okay.
want to go there again and again because it's a place of a lake, and it's very big lake, and we enjoy that time so much with my family, with my relatives, and we often go there, and we do some boating there, and enjoy our time with my family. There is a zoo. We can enjoy so many animals there, and we can also, like take a long walk there, like along with the lake, and it's really nice place. Everyone go there to enjoy their time. It's a picnic spot place, and I really enjoy that place, and I want to go there again and again. And it's very calming place. It's calm my mind. It's a natural place, and it's filled with, I think, a natural beauty.
Mm-hmm, hmm.
And it
Okay.
attracted me so much.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, so just now when you had described about this place, again, did you have the picture in mind?
Right.
Picture was there. You remember the beautiful mountains, right? You said that there was the zoo too. Yes? Okay, so here you have used again the imagination skill, right? That's why you were able to explain about it. All right. But you can just see, I would just give you a feedback on it. First, you can start first. Where is this place located? You had mentioned it is located in your area itself, right? How far is it from your place? How did you travel to this place? How did you travel? Like via like road?
By
You
road or own vehicle, it is it take 1.5 hours from my home. And we usually go by our own vehicle.
okay, via your own vehicle. All right. Okay, so you describe a bit about the place, and I like that you said it's a very calm place. You have used these adjectives. Always remember when you're speaking about something, it is highly important that we use describing words. Do you know what is an adjective, right? It
Right.
describes what, right? It describes a
Quality.
place, describes a noun. Very good. If I say that Swati is beautiful, is a beautiful lady, that means I am describing who? I'm describing Swati, that you are beautiful. So beautiful is the adjective. So when you're using these adjectives in the speech, it it grabs the attention of the listener. So you were able to grab my attention when you said that this place is a very calming place. So another better word for calm, you can use words like serenity. This
Very.
place is very serene. Okay, it's peaceful also, right? It calms down a person because everyone loves nature. Whenever we are surrounded by beautiful places, we feel that sense of serenity. It's peaceful, it calms our mind. It's helpful in that way also, right? People, they go for meditation also to these calming places, like you had said. That okay. So why am I saying use better words again? You will have to also improve, enhance your vocabulary. Every day, try to learn new words. I'm not saying learn those very like those big jargon words or those difficult words. Try to use at least a medium one, like a synonym. A synonym for calm is what? Peaceful. Synonym means
Peaceful,
what? A
steady.
different word but the similar meaning. You understand? If I say, Swati, my dear, I had a good day. We always say that. I had a good day, I had a bad day. Sounds like a what? 15-year-old kid, a 12-year-old kid also knows the word good and bad. Don't you think so? It's too common. We should start using better words, right? These are boring words. So, in order to make our speech more effective that way, we have to use better words, synonyms. Instead of saying I had a good day, I can say I had an amazing day. Today I had a
Oh,
wonderful day. Yeah. Okay. Instead of sad, what is a different word for sad? I mean a better word. Sad. If I say I'm feeling sad today.
okay. It's a sad. It's a depressed day.
Yes.
Or
Okay. Depressing day. All right. Any other word for sad?
sad.
Disheartened.
It's a sad. It's a
Disheartened.
bad. It's a disheartened.
Hmm. I feel so disheartened today. If I ask you why,
Mm.
this happened. Okay. So that's what you will sound like a better speaker also that way. So you can incorporate these things also. All right. Start enhancing your vocabulary. Start using better words. Okay, we all have a dictionary, right? Nowadays with smartphones, you can always download your dictionary app. You can download Oxford, you can download Merriam-Webster's. I have Merriam-Webster dictionary app on my phone where if there's a word, I would check the synonym also. Okay, so you're getting my point. All right.
Right.
So this sentence also that you said, I really wants to go. You don't say once for I. Okay, if
Yeah.
I'm saying I want to go to this place, I want to visit this place again. So we don't add s to the verb. This is
Wow.
what? Simple present tense. Okay.
Right.
See, in English, we have to follow rules also of grammar. It's just like we follow the rules of math as well. If we
Right.
are solving a sum, we have to follow formulas, right? We cannot just like do our own way of solving sums in maths, right? So you need to follow certain formulas. The same way for English grammar too. So if you're was talking in a particular tense, like for example, here you say, I really want to go, I really want to visit this place again. So this falls under simple present tense. Why? Because you're doing something in a repeated way. You want to repeat the visit, isn't it? You want to go again. So this falls under simple present tense. And according to the rule, you will not add s. Okay?
Right.
Right? Okay. So you will say, I really want to go to this place again. But if I say
Actually,
eat it,
uh, actually, when I speak, then I,
mhm,
make mistake. But if you ask me to
yes,
write, then I never make mistake.
yes.
This is
Okay.
the problem
There's
with
a
me.
Yes, this is a very common challenge for so many learners that I have trained. They always say that, ma'am, whenever we start writing skills are so good, but when it comes to speaking skill, that is the time when I make all these kinds of mistakes. Now
Right.
I'll tell you what is the main reason. It's lack of practice. Okay, you
Right.
will have see. I'll tell you one thing. You should be open for correction. You should be open for feedbacks also. Doesn't mean that if someone is giving you a feedback, doesn't mean that you'll feel down or you'll feel depressed or you'll feel like, oh, maybe I'm not a good speaker.
No, no,
Instead,
ma'am.
what should you do? You should work on the weakness,
Right.
right?
And the right. Right.
Of course. And I know that you will do that. Okay. You will pick up this, you will correct yourself and make sure that the next time you're not going to make the same mistake. Okay. So remember this. If we're talking about the second person, she wants to go. She wants to go. Okay. Then
Right.
I will
She
add
wants.
he, she, it plus s to the verb. Okay, she wants to visit this place again because it's beautiful, right? But I want to visit this place again. Okay,
Yeah.
so now you get it. So do you
I
have
get
any
it. I
questions
get
for me, Swati? Any question, any doubt you would like to clarify?
Okay, I want to ask you, when did you start your journey with this language? Did you also face challenges when you started your journey with this language? And who suggested you? Are you always like fascinated by this language, or just over time you realize that I have to work on this language? I want to, you know, uh, want to your journey, to know about your journey.
Okay. All right, all right. So ever since I was I was a little kid, right from the age of 4, I had always been fascinated with English grammar, especially with performing arts. I was into drama, recitation. I'm someone who loves all these things. So I have always been fascinated also with English literature and English grammar. They have always been my favorite subjects. So what happened is over time, I understood that I wanted to be able to instill and impact a lot of learners out there, helping a lot of people to transform their spoken English, to transform their communication skills. Because nowadays, this generation is completely different, where we don't just need the hard skills to get a job, right? Nowadays, also, we need soft skills. Because most of the people nowadays, everyone has a degree. Everyone has their bachelor degree, their master degree, everyone has a PhD degree too. So it's not that easy. I mean, it's not that hard anymore. But what is harder is how to be a great communicator. People, someone maybe who has completed his master degree but is unable to speak clearly, to speak confidently. So I just wanted to be that person where I will be able to, at least impart my knowledge, impart my skills to learners like this, especially on this platform. I have met a lot of learners who comes from different backgrounds, from different professions, but still they have the challenge where they are unable to speak fluently. So if I am someone who can help them attain this success and be a person who can speak clearly and effortlessly, why not? So that has always been my passion. So I wanted to teach, I wanted to shift to this teaching profession. So that is all about my journey.
It's really nice to, like know from you side, your side.
Yes, yes. Okay, then. So, Swati, it was really, really a great session with you. I hope even though it was just a few minutes, right? I think almost half an hour. I hope that you have gained at least a little bit of insight from this
Right.
session, especially how to, when you have to speak about something, impromptu speeches, how you can align your thought structure and speak it clearly that way, and also make sure that you are going to correct that mistake, especially not to just add s wherever you want to, right? It's according to the rule. I wants to go, that is wrong. I want to go. She wants to go. They want to go. He, she, it, you can add s, but not for I, we, you. All right? Okay. So thank you so much for your time, Swati.
Thank you so much for your like very time. You are a very experienced person, and I have a session with you. It's really grateful for me, and it's a wonderful session with you. I learned a lot from your side. Thank you so much for giving
Yes.
your precious time to me.
Okay, okay. All right. Thank you to you too. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you maybe in another session.
Right,
Yes?
right.
Okay, have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.